Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and a longtime professional indoor player.
And I'm Adam, former indoor player and coach, current beach volleyball coach, and most importantly, Sarah's husband.
It's a big day. It is a big day.
I can't believe it.
We are starting season 3 of Haikyu, everybody. End of season 2 really messed me up.
Waterworks.
Wow, that was intense. I was unwell watching that.
More intense than the first time you watched it?
Yes.
I heard a lot of tears from downstairs the first time you watched this.
There were certain episodes on my first watch that really got me. But it's like different things are really affecting me, and I think it's like where I am in certain points in my life when I'm watching these things that are just not okay. So we kind of had a couple scenes alluding to the impending matchup between Hirotaka and Karasuno.
Let's go.
I don't really love when you do that. It's like weird.
I'm excited.
It's unnatural for you, I think. I don't know, it's more of a Gen Z thing.
Oh, alright.
Adam only has ever said that twice, and it's been while we've been recording Haikyu, so it just throws me for a loop.
I don't know, it's like excitement to see what's going on, what's gonna happen.
Haikyu's bringing out a new Adam. I don't even recognize him. He's using different terminology. I just have to give a shout out to that bonus scene, the Seijo bonus scene at the end of season 2. Like, what else can you say? Very well done. And thank you to everybody who was reminding us to watch that.
Yeah.
Only 10 episodes in this season.
I'm guessing all 10 are going to be of the match. It's going to be a 10 episode 3-set match. 5-set. 5-set?
Best of 5.
Oh, I'm surprised it's only 10.
We're fighting for a berth to nationals here, baby.
I don't think it's going to happen for them. I don't.
This is a big mountain to summit.
Yeah.
So, let's see. We have come so far. Adam was just a baby Haikyu watcher. Now he's a seasoned pro. But here we go. Season 3, episode...
It's weird to hear you say that. Sorry, continue.
Huh?
It's weird to hear you say season 3.
Oh. Adam's gotta wrap his head around this. Okay. Let's try again. Season 3, episode 1 of Haikyu is coming right now. You guys may have noticed the last several episodes, Adam has been very sweaty.
It's all up here.
I know a lot of you were thinking that it's because he was matching the intensity of the Seijo Karasuno match, but in reality, it's because where we record in our house is so blisteringly hot that he just can't help himself.
Don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, the area where we live it's not common to have air conditioning, which doesn't really make sense because it's very hot here. And we're in the top floor of our house, so Adam is just a sweaty mess. I have better temperature control, clearly, so that explains that. Wow, it's crazy stuff. So just wanted to
watch the episode.
Just wanted to get ahead of that.
Thank you. You'd figure for the nationals finals, somebody would drive him to practice so he didn't have to bike.
Absolutely not.
Soの向こうはどんな眺めだろうか。どんな風に見えるだろうか。どんな風に見えるだろうか。
What
gotta be so stoked.
I believe the tall, tall wall dialogue was in the very first episode of the series, wasn't it?
I don't know. My memory's not.
行くぞ、ひなた。
That scene reminded me, did you ever walk into your gym when you were playing collegiately when no one else was there and just kind of stand there and take it in?
No.
Okay. It was sometimes cool to be in the gym by yourself when no one else was there.
Well, now I'm feeling like I should have, and then I missed out on something.
That was just a question.
No.
Michimiya, 本当に来てくれたんだ。
本当に決勝戦うんだね。すごいよ。
Give the man some space.
だからあんたのボキャブ
It's
ラ
a
リ
good
ーが
teammates are for.
いやいい。それでこれ。いや、別に個人的にとか
I
じゃな
needed
くて
some certain victory
一個の
charms.
みんな
Those
分
would
ってい
be
うか
super
私
useful.
たちの分母的なあれであって別に
おお、ありがとう。
I didn't just make this for you, so don't get any funny ideas.
いやそんな
ベンチに置かせてもらう。じゃあ応援よろしく。
任せて。
I mean,
あ
who
んた
wouldn't
にし
love
ては
Daichi?
私だけ9大点だわ。
I mean, he's a catch.
I'd say so.
Wow, media at a high school event? Unheard of in Canada.
人多いな。リュウ、ビビってる場合じゃねえぞ。別にビビってねえよ。いいかリュウ、想像してみろ。決勝戦、相手は白鳥沢。これだけの観客の中、活躍したらどうなると思う？どうなるって言われても。
うまいとそれだけでかっこよく見えちゃうよね。
パワー！おりおり。こしょ。
Oh my gosh, they definitely glammed them up.
田中君。頑張って。
どやっさんやるぜ俺は。この試合で一躍ヒーローになってみせる。負けねえぞリュウ。
いつもより気合入ってんな。
おい、恥ずかしいから叫ぶのやめろ。
でもいつも通りで頼もしいよ。
Those are all the other second years.
だな。
Since you got confused about enough to last season.
Fair enough.
ひなた、便所いいのか。
Also a great question.
Fair question.
翔ちゃん。いずみん、コウジ。
Oh, his middle school
Oh,
friend.
that's really sweet.
ああ、中学のバレー部じゃないけど、試合に出るときに助けてくれた友達です。当時バスケ部でした。
サッカー部でした。道理で足技うまいやついるなと思ったわ。
He's so sweet.
あいつ、なんであいつがいる？
俺も最初に同じこと言った。あいつにもいろいろ事情がありましてね。
王様だろあいつ。大丈夫なのか翔よ。
まあ見てろよ。
おい、行くぞひなた。
じゃあ応援よろしく。
頑張れよ。
Oh.
メー
That's
ルじゃ
super
こっちの話ばっかだったからな。
まさかの再会。
We texted, but only about what I was up to.
仲間ができたんだね。
あ、
いちいち全員なんか覚えてねえよ。
影山くん、そんなんだから友達ができないんだぞ。
てめえ。
これから決勝戦うっていうのも余計な体力使ってバカじゃないの。 ま、すぐに負けるかもしれないけどね。
Ooh, snap on those
Let's
gogs.
get it.
まったく。ほら、行くぞ。
I will say, if somebody is good at something, it definitely makes them more attractive. So Tanaka and Nishinoya were not wrong.
Fair.
Okay.
I'm glad you knew me when I was still decent.
No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. No, you didn't need the extra points.
I know you turned me down the first time I asked you
Oh
out.
my gosh, we're not going there. I didn't. Okay, let's get clear. My dad did. I was very young. Predator. Just kidding. We're almost the same age, but he's older than me. I'm kidding. Okay.
We're a year apart, just
He's
FYI.
pretending like he's offended, but he's not.
Fair enough.
Anyways, we got a little sidetracked.
As we do.
I knew you would agree with that statement because you say it all the time.
Yes.
Adam has very strong theories about people who are in relationships.
What do you, I don't now I don't know what you're talking
The 2-point rule.
about. Oh. We're not getting into this.
You'll have to ask him about it sometime. I'm sure he'll share with you in the comments. But I just wanted to stop to say that I agree with Noya and Tanaka that if they play well, they will become more attractive in the spectator's eye.
Yes, I agree with that.
Now you're overthinking.
I'm not overthinking it. But what I was thinking is that it's good to see they've never been close to this stage, Karasuno.
Not for a long time, at least.
Well, none of them as players. Like, the school has a history, but none of them have experienced that. And so to see them still with their normal dynamic and still having fun and goofing around, I think it bodes well for them to at least be able to play to their capacity and not being super anxious or tight about it being a final. That to me is a good sign. If I was watching them as a coach, I'd be like, okay, we're okay. We're okay.
よし、上に荷物置いたらすぐにアップ。
なんだよ大地。
ついこの間まで2回戦負けしてたりして鳴かず飛ばずだったからな、カラスの。この決勝進出もまぐれじゃなきゃいいけどな。
なんだあのおっさん、また来てたのか。
え、知り合いですか？
いや、昔からたまに来ててな。父兄とかではなさそうだから、単に高校バレーファンのカラスのビーキなんじゃねえかな。いいと思ったプレーには完成、そうでなければ罵声。昔から分かりやすいおっさんだよ。お前らも見たことあんのか？
はい、うちらがまだ1年生だった頃大会に来てまして。
二度と地に落ちたなんて言わせねえ。
That's a huge insult. It's gonna start getting real for them. Real fast. Real
This is
fast.
very serious.
Yeah.
Have goosies.
ついにここまで来たか。ああ、俺たちも本気出すぜ。おう。
That's awesome.
よっしゃー！集めに集めたカラスの商店街&OB 応援団&応援志望生徒総勢多数。まずは応援から白鳥沢に勝つ。
いいかね、諸君。我々の応援が選手たちの力になる。精一杯声を出すように。
京都、ここぞとばかりに。
Because he's got that headband keeping his hair on.
あんなキャラだっけ？
いけいけ、カラスの押せ押せカラスの。
That's so.
こりゃ、昨日練習したじゃないか。
教頭先生、練習したって昨日放課後にちょこっと練習しただけなんで。
大丈夫かこれ。
俺たちがうろたえてどうする。あいつらを見ろよ。堂々としたもんじゃねえか。
もう一回便所。胃薬を。
俺も腹が。
センターコート。皆さんチアだ。チアだぞ。
田中西野や。
うろたえすぎでしょ。
落ち着いみんな落ち着い。これが。
It's funny to see it kind of dramatized that way in terms of their body language and the visions of the animation, but that's accurate. That is, think about the first time you walked out for your first Olympic match. Like you had played a ton. How did you feel?
My legs were shaking.
Yeah. I remember the first time playing at nationals, like as a college team. Like you walk in, like you've worked so hard to get there, and you just want it to go well. You have the feeling. There's no way around it.
I think it is so sweet that they dressed up, found other cheerleaders. Like, oh, I just think that it is so sweet that they have so many people supporting them. Without like a big history, maybe like Shiratorizawa has.
Yeah. I think I hope there's some like fan interaction where they're going after each other a little bit. I think that'd be fun.
Oh baby.
怪しいものじゃないですってば。
不審な奴がうろうろしてて見てたら逃げたから捕まえた。ちょっと白鳥様のスパイかと思って。
何？
待って、関係者です。
You know how it is?
月島系の兄です。
月島の兄貴？
試合には来るなって言われてるんですよ。
That didn't last long.
こっちは似てねえな。主に雰囲気。
This is not surprising to me in the least. This reminds me of you playing volleyball in Asia. They like volleyball.
That crowd, those chants are tight. You can tell that Karasuno's a little less experienced.
These were my favorite warm-ups. We were underdogs in high school, but we were pretty good. When this happened, warm-up was just a bounce fest.
I'm like, are you gonna talk or are you gonna press pause? Like, you're missing stuff.
Sorry. Look at the redheaded guy. He's zoned out.
We changed the music. You didn't even notice. Adam is in a different planet. He like was talking through Shiratorizawa walking in, didn't even see what was happening.
That's a serious game plan.
今日2試合やって疲れてんのはわかるが、ちゃんと聞いとけよ。明日試合なんだからな。まずは俺の率直な感想だが、
You're gonna lose, you
県内
suck.
で最も完成されたチームが青葉城西とするなら、白鳥沢は県内で最も未完成なチームだ。
未完成？
なんでそう思うかわかるか？それはお前らのために一生懸命白鳥沢を調べて作ってくれたマネージャーたちのこの資料を見たからだ。
Kyoko and Yachi taking care of business.
いや、みんなのためです。私たちができることはこれくらいだからね、ひとかちゃん。はい、皆さんのお役に立ちたくて。
ありがとう、やちさん。
お前ら無駄にすんじゃねえぞ。耳の穴かっぽじってよく聞けよ。
はい。未完成なチームってどういう？
俺たちや他の多くのチームがやろうとしている攻撃が掛け算なら、白鳥沢は足し算。個々の強い力の足し算だ。速さで、位置差で、時間差で俺たちはブロックをかいくぐる工夫をする。白鳥沢も時間差を使うが、レシーブが多少乱れたり確実に点を取りたい場面ではほぼウィングスパイカー、特に牛島に高いトスを集める。理由は一つ、それで
Just use that physicality. Okay. There's an angle.
I didn't realize he was a
こ
lefty.
っちのガードなんかお構いなしにぶん
Yes,
殴ら
you
れる。
knew that.
今まで経験したことのない力で
Adam, come on.
覚悟しとけ。
バンバンでこんなに離れた2階席まで打点高。
一本の最強の矛でただ単純にぶっ壊す、そういうチームが白鳥沢。まあ牛若が最強だっつっても周りのやつらが凡庸なはずもないけどな。
ゆったり打ってる感じなのに触ったら腕曲げそう。
牛若やっぱすげえな。ワクワクすんな。
おう。
What?
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking you better get it together because this is important stuff.
I haven't missed anything. I can watch and speak at the same time.
No, but you have to read too.
I'm capable of doing all of that.
Debatable. Well, you didn't even know that Ushijima's left-handed, so I think you blacked out for 2 seasons.
When have we seen him hit?
Oh, you guys, tell him. So many times. There have been so many flashes to Shiro Torizawa with him hitting, and he's been left-handed every time.
It has not been important up until this point.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what do you think of Ukai's statement?
That they're incomplete? I mean, that's not shocking. As soon as he said that, I thought it's because they have one hitter who can score whenever they want. I mean, it's interesting from a program perspective because once he leaves, they're not going to be any good anymore if that's the style of volleyball they play. So, but I mean, if he's that good and he can't be stopped, I don't know how they're going to defend that.
It makes me think of like a much more Western style of volleyball.
Sure.
Like Asian style typically is very fast, a lot of diversion, distraction.
Yeah.
Fast tempo. And using speed, tempo, whatever, multiple attackers to like break down block defense. But Western style historically, and it is speeding up, but historically has been just like use your size, strength, etc. Who cares if the other team knows where the ball is going? Just like overpower.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to match up Asahi and Tsukishima against him and hope that they can slow him down.
It's not a great matchup with Hinata, I don't think, for sure.
If he's playing in the front row with Hinata, Hinata's not gonna touch the
ball. It will literally, the defense will just be getting shelled over top of Hinata's ball.
Absolutely. So I mean, that's the only hope that they have. But I still think that block is outmatched. And this is something that people don't think about. When you're facing a left-handed hitter and you don't face them very often, your block timing, your lineup, all of that is different and you don't see it, so it's not easy to adjust to. And they're inexperienced in this regard, and that might hinder them as well.
Lefties are weird.
Yeah.
They really mess things up.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, I don't think they can win this match from an outside perspective. They're not there yet. But I hope For me, if I was coaching this match and I was coaching Karasuno, I wouldn't tell them this, but...
Well, he's clearly not above telling them stuff like that.
No, but you know, you kind of set goals going in, and I'm thinking if they're above 20, they've played a good game. Not to say that there's not an off chance they win, but keeping it respectable in this situation, giving all of the lead up and who's on the other side of the net would be a win in my book.
弁慶だ。あの人絶対弁慶だ。レオンさん。はいよ。レオン？
今のちびっこ、絶対レオン君に弁慶ってあだ名つけたよね。イメージ違いでごめんな。
あれがカラスノの1年速攻コンビの一人か。
え、そうなの？さあ来い！
見て、あんなちっちゃい子がいる。補欠かな。なんかかわいそうになるね。どうしても弱い方を応援したくなっちゃうよね。
ナイス！おいお前ら、昨日のあれやったれ。
でもな、これだけは自信を持って言える。点を取る力では絶対に負けてない。まずは殴り合いを制せ。
Wait! Did he just set him like over the net pretty much and he just tapped it straight down?
Yeah.
I'm like...
今セッター触った？
They look like big boys. This will be the continuing rivalry.
スケアがるからやめてください。
先レシーブだ。
That guy's so weird.
Yeah. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, go ahead and try. I appreciate that, okay.
You don't stand a chance.
切り替えて取り返す。それでいい。向こうだって機械じゃねえんだ。ミスは必ず出る。やること分かってんな。はい。
さあ皆さん、決勝戦です。ここまで。
First impressions of redhead guy and bang guy.
I mean, it's early days. It's hard to tell.
Okay, their personalities.
I mean, redhead guy seems like the team goof.
He just looks so creepy to me.
I mean, he reminds me of a clown.
He looks like a human version of Ryu. From Death Note.
I know what you mean.
They have the same hair.
Yeah, fair. If he has wings and he can fly, he's gonna be a real challenge.
And they're both really skinny.
I mean, he seems like the guy who kind of bounces around, maybe the team gel, make sure everybody's having fun, keeps it light. The Bangs, what's his name?
You'll find out.
I mean, he seems like an ambitious...
I think I kind of forget right now, it starts with a G.
An ambitious first year. Like a kind of Kageyama vibe, wants to be the best, like coming after it, which is fine. What I don't understand, I think I missed the joke with him, with the nickname.
Huh?
Benkei? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm forgetting about that too. What is that?
I feel like there was something going on there that went right over my
Yeah,
head.
I'm not remembering. I don't know if it was probably explained to me the first time, but I'm not recalling. So please let us know.
Yeah, somebody fill me in on the joke.
Yeah.
日本バレーボール高等学校選手権大会宮城県代表決定戦男子優勝決定戦宮城県立烏野高等学校対白鳥沢学園高等学校の試合を開始いたします。
いよいよだ。ああ、翔ちゃん本当にこんな舞台に立ってるよ。
つうか相手本当に高校生かよ。
Right?
They all look
Like when
like
he
big
looked like
boys.
this man.
がっつりテレビとか踏んだね。
烏野高等学校のスターティングプレイヤーを紹介いたします。
They probably never had this done
沢
before.
村大地
Oh, I'm so proud of them. Like, I feel like I'm their mom or something.
Great.
5番田中裕之介
Oh my
9番
gosh.
影山飛雄
He's enjoying it, but he doesn't want anyone to know he's enjoying it.
11番月島圭4番リベロ西野谷優
I love how you could see each of their personalities a little bit.
続きまして白鳥沢学園高等学校のスターティングプレイヤーを紹介い
Who
た
do
し
you
ま
think that coach looks like?
す。1番牛島若俊
I mean, my first instinct is like an Egyptian mummy.
No, yes, I said the crypt keeper.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
5番天童悟り8番
Goshiki. Oh man.
10番白部健次郎12番
Was he speed walking onto the court?
14番リベロ
Stomping.
山形隼人監督鷲城三治
Is he gonna
観
make it
客
through the
の
match?
皆様両チームの
He's
健
like
闘
how
を祈
hunched
って
over.
盛大なご声援をお願いいたします。
あいつらの緊張移ってきた。
アップの時の日向の一発見た時は割といい雰囲気かと思ったけどな。
Slam dunk, you mean?
何度も踏んだ道。対してこっちは初めて
Those
の決
robes are
勝
sick though.
初めてのセンター
Oh,
コート。平常でいられないのも無理ねえよな。
決勝が初ってことは5セットマッチも初ですか？
5セット
Thank you for letting us
今
know.
までは2セット選手の3セットマッチだったけど、決勝は3セット選手5セットマッチ。テレビとかで見るトップレベルと同じな。
え、めっちゃ疲れるじゃん。
それな。スタミナも心配だ。
私らがだってどうす
Yeah,
Tell
girl,
him.
you tell him. That's why you're in the love house.
いつもと違うスタートだな。
いつもはサーブ強いやつか日向前衛スタートだもんな。牛島に対して
Okay.
できるだけこっちの高い壁がマッチアップするようにじゃない
Good
か。
choice.
We're on the same page. We're on the same
You
wavelength.
and Ukai.
That's why we're sipping IPAs in the bro house time with strategy.
青葉城西に負け県内の決勝にも残れない者が何を言ってもどうとも思えん。
ナイスナイス
Episode ending.
I held my breath that whole time. Here we go.
オーライ。牛野さん。
Ooh, triple. Yep.
捉えた。
I think that came with a little more pace than he was expecting.
And this is gonna be the problem, is that was a good block.
Oh, they
They-
funneled it right to him.
Yeah.
出たな。左。
Well, hello. Left.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, I see you. I love that.
this is gonna be fun. And Noya's the perfect person to stand there and be like, let's go.
I love that. He was definitely surprised.
Yeah.
Came a lot faster than he expected, but instead of being down or embarrassed or whatever, he was like, okay, I see you. Bring it on.
Yeah. And you know what? They probably talked about that. Hey, he's a lefty. The ball is gonna come faster than you can talk about all of that, but until you're standing on the court and that ball's coming at you, you can't really understand what that's gonna be like. And there's gonna be a little bit of calibration required, but I think Noya's he's gonna make some digs, he's gonna make some plays.
There's always a settling in period in
Yeah.
any match for both teams.
Yeah.
But as we have said before, it is the team that is able to make the most efficient adjustments the fastest that usually wins.
And especially in a 5-setter. Like there is
It is a
time.
marathon.
Yeah.
Like we're not trying to win the sprint here, guys.
What do you think about them going to Uchijima on the first set?
I mean, set the tone. Be like, this is what you're gonna have to deal with all match. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I might set them the first 3 or 4 balls, just
Like,
for fun.
Get ready. Just try to stop them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love that. Here we go. I love that you called the coach Washijo a mummy, because I swear to God, the moment I saw him the first time I watched this, I was like, that looks like the Crypt Keeper. Do you remember that show?
I do.
If you are Canadian or from Ontario and you watched TV Ontario as a kid, there was a show called Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
That's actually who I was envisioning, and I couldn't put words to it. And Mummy was the closest thing I
Man,
got.
oh man, we need a photo of that guy. Okay, we're on the same wavelength. I'm surprised you're allowed to watch it, actually.
I wasn't.
Okay, well. I was. This is great. We know how much Adam, he does love a training arc, but he loves match play.
Let's go.
Yes, and that line will stick with me. Well, hello. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what Benkei is, because clearly my memory is terrible and I don't remember. And give us all the little tidbits that you'd like without spoiling anything, please and thank you. As always, I'd be so excited if you'd like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Haikyu next week. Thanks, guys.